Hey guys, it's Alice. I shot a gun for the first time today. It was really fun. I know that's completely unrelated. This video was supposed to have been one that would take a couple days to make and it would have been up, but due to some, yet again, unforeseen medical circumstances, it has been over 2 weeks since I made this video, since I filmed me actually doing my nails. The only reason I actually haven't redone my nails since then is because I still needed to sit down and make this video. I'm sorry about that. As you can see, my nails are quite a bit grown out now. They are severely in need of a redo, which I'm gonna do probably tonight, maybe even, because it's driving me insane. For the purposes of this video, you're gonna have to deal with my overgrown claws. I really enjoy doing my nails. I like the feeling of always having them done. I like the elegance of it. I like the artistic element of it. Pretty much all the time, I almost always have my nails done. I've been doing my nails since I was a teen, and it's pretty rare that I have undone nails like at any time. Back then, I didn't use gels or anything, so I would actually spend hours making complex nail art with regular creme polishes, and that is a feat. It would take me all night long, and then I would sleep with my hands like this, so that when I woke up they would be completely dry and I could do things. It was a time, and then about 4 years ago I discovered gel and I have not looked back. I do still use creme polishes because I have a ton of them and I have more color variety, but I use them and gels together. I know that you're probably not supposed to do that, but I do it anyway. It doesn't hurt much. It lasts pretty much the same as long as you let the polish dry properly before you add gels and stuff. It doesn't really make a difference. I've been asked before to make nail art videos. I'm not a nail art technician. I am not a professional. I'm not skilled in the filming of things close up. So first of all, I'm going to apologize for the coming footage because I used my action cam to film the entire thing, which means it's not going to be perfectly HD. You should be able to see everything pretty much fine, but it's not super focused, and the reason I used that camera instead of this one is because this one autofocuses and I can't turn it off, so it will sometimes go out of focus, and I felt like focusing it constantly would take more time and it would be exhausting. I was also not having a good day that day. I was very upset. It was my therapy, if you will, and I wanted less complications. My channel is not a nail art channel, it's just a channel where I put up whatever content I feel like putting up, and that's how it's always going to be. So maybe in the future I might do other nail art videos, but they won't be on myself. It'll probably be me doing other people's nails because that's a thing I do sometimes as well. As the one friend who has all of the stuff and the knowledge of nail tech stuff that even though I'm not a professional in any way whatsoever. I will also say that I've never recorded a voiceover before, so using the editor that I did, it did chop it up a tiny bit, so you will notice that you should be able to understand everything I'm saying, but there are some moments where it seems a little quick, and please forgive me for that. I will in the future try my best to avoid that kind of situation. So without further ado,
the reason my nails are bright orange is because I dipped my fingertips in henna before performing the Japanese green tea ceremony for the Yuletide fundraiser. That's all. I can't really get rid of the orange because henna is a very potent natural dye, so buffing it off would damage my nails, so all I can do is prep them like I normally would. That wasn't a very good angle, but this is better. I push back and then gently scrape my cuticle area. And then using this white polar block, I buff my nails gently, but only on the surface because I don't want to damage my nails too much. Brush off the dust with this adorable kabuki, prep a cotton pad with alcohol, and wipe that dust off your nails. You should have already chosen the tips that fit your nails, and here I am going to make sure that they do actually fit, and then using a 100 grit file down the corners so that they fit even better. There you go! Then glue them on. Nail glue is designed to hold very well with less, so you don't need to saturate the whole nail. That's not creepy at all. Using this tip clipper, because I just have to have all the things, clip your nail to the desired length. We'll shape them after we fill them. They look like candy corns. Using a dehydrant, dehydrate your natural nail. This is optional, I just like to do so. Apply bonder to your natural nail because we're going to be using gels today. prep another cotton pad, and using this hard gel we will be filling in the space above our natural nail. This be a tiny brush. This is also optional, but using this tiny brush I like to fill in the little ledge between the falsie and the real nail. Flash cure for about 10 seconds. Then using a larger brush, pick up a nice glob of this gel, I was about to say glue, and form your nail. Fill in the space above your natural nail to make it smooth and seamless. Gel settles, so if you turn your finger over, it will smoothen itself out. Bake that shit for a minute. Since gel is so fluid, a thick second coat is basically a requirement. Turn over and tap to settle. Bake, and then wipe off the sweat with your prepared cotton pad. I had to change my battery because it died. Using this old and weathered 100 grit nail file, shape your nails! Ah, they look great. Using the same file, we need to smooth the surface of the nail. This is how we do it. Brush off the dust, and then clean again with a prepared cotton pad! Before design, I put a base color on each nail and then got started on my index finger. Bake it matte, I put acrylic powder on the wet gel before curing. Tap off the excess. Then bake that shit for a minute! I am not going to go through this step with you again because this is literally the exact same thing I'm going to do between each step from now on. Using the smallest dotting tool that I have, I'm going to begin to design the 3D sweater nail. You may want to powder and cure between every few strokes so the gel doesn't have much time to spread. And BAM! It's done! Next! Literally using the exact same technique, I moved on to my middle finger. I sped it up to save you the boredom. 'Cause I'm really bored right now. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Again, I'm speeding right through this, but I'm just putting yellow stars on my pinky. There it is! Thumbnail time! This one's gonna stay shiny. I just wanted to make a snowman pal for the penguin on my other hand! Honestly, my nail art is pretty standard, so I'm speeding through this one too. Aw, look! They're buddies! I'm pretty sure you can guess how I did this one, but it's this one's turn. And that's it for this nail tutorial. I don't know how to do these. What was I thinking? And just as Susie over at Nail Career Education would say, let's take a look at those reveals.
Again, it has been over 2 weeks since I have filmed this video, so you can see all of the space here, and they're also kind of dirty. Like, if you can see on this penguin one, there's like a little spot. It's pretty dirty. For the most part, they held up really well. This one fell off a few times. That's one of the things I love about using gels and acrylics and stuff to do your nails, is because if they pop off, you can just glue them back on. Because when you put them on your nail, they get like perfectly formulated to all the grooves within your nail, and you don't have to just redo the whole thing. You don't have to find a new one to stick it on there. It's definitely not professional. It's definitely not like how it's supposed to be done, but I'm cheap and I also just don't give a shit. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was a little bit entertaining. Please don't ask me to do that again. By the way, my fingernails underneath this are still bright orange. My natural nails under there are bright orange. Still, because of the henna. And that's how it's gonna be until they grow out. There's nothing I can do about that. So I'm gonna go and try to get a few things done. That's it for today's video. I hope it was satisfactory. It's less of a tutorial, it's more of just telling you how I do it. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Johnny! I haven't even started editing the rest of my nail art video, and I've already filed and filled these ones. It's the end of the video, and I wanted to show you what it looks like after I filed and filled my nails after all that nail art. I decided to just go with sweater nails on all of my nails. Focus. I didn't redo them because that takes way too much time. I just filed them down a little bit, smoothed them out, added more gel to fill them, and then painted them like normal. That's normally what you do when you go to a salon anyway, so it's literally exactly what I did. And now I'm feeling a little dizzy as per my medical issues, so I'm gonna go to bed. Johnny.